Hi loves, so welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it has literally been if I can if I'm counting correctly, 3 weeks since I posted my last video, and just life has been really crazy. So just to prepare you guys, it is going to be a long intro. So if you just want to skip to the makeup tutorial, I'm just gonna put in somewhere in the video like a timestamp so you can just skip to that part because life has gotten crazy within the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm just gonna explain myself to you guys. If you guys don't want to see that part, it's fine. Skip through. So yeah, unfortunately, I went through this whole situation. I live in Connecticut, and we had like this. I don't know if they're considering it a tornado or like this. I think it's called like a micro blast or whatever. But anywho, like stuff got damaged. I was, long story short, I was just out of power for a good week, and then out of internet service for about like 2 weeks. So I'm just now getting my service back up. Yeah, and that's why it took so long to film this video or to put out a video at all. Also, I just want to say through the storm and through everything, just if anyone watching is from Connecticut or has family or in Connecticut or whatever, I just want to say that like I'm legit thankful that one, our house was not damaged through the storm, and two, none of my loved ones was harmed. But for those who, whether your loved ones or someone who was harmed through the storm, because I think there were like 2 deaths in Connecticut, I think like 2 in New York or whatever. My numbers are incorrect, but I just want to like send my condolences to anyone who has, has a family member, or maybe if you know someone who had to go through that, because that's really sad. So, and I'm just thankful that we didn't endure any of that. So yeah, so as you guys can see from the title, today's video is just going to be this spring makeup look. I just felt the need to, I'm saying spring, but I guess we're in between spring and summer. No, spring, because summer's coming up soon. But anywho, I just had a flower that was literally on my table, and it just, it's just full of color and brightness and just everything that I need right now in my life. And hopefully someone who's watching would need some brightness or would love to have some brightness in your life. So anywho, I just, like I said, looked at the flower and I was like, yeah, this is true inspiration. And that is where I came up with this, like, I guess red, pink, yellow, kind of smoky eye, very bright, very like spring, you know what I mean, flowers and everything. Really quickly, I don't, probably in my voiceover, if I plan to do a voiceover, I'll mention it as well. My lashes, you guys will find out more information later on. I usually tell you guys like where I got my lashes from or what lashes I'm using, but I have something going on right now with I don't know, I guess like a little surprise. And yeah, so I'll tell you guys more about my lashes. Just please stick around so you can get the info. And if you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, then please do. And if you have already hit the subscribe button, welcome back. And I want to say really quickly that I have not lost any subscribers. Like, for me not posting in 3 weeks, you guys have been loyal, and I love you guys for that, because I know how hard it is when people are not posting and you're like, where the heck is this girl? But I'm telling you guys, I legit went through like hell for like 3 weeks, and I'm back and I'm smiling, and that's all that matters. And here's the video. So we're just gonna get straight into it because this intro is probably long. So guys, first we're gonna start out with using our LA Pro concealer, and this just helps either, for me, even out my skin tone, and also it just helps to brighten my colors. I also like to use this spray as like a freshener and to hydrate my skin. So now I'm using the BH Cosmetics 120 palette that I love. I'm always using this, guys. We're gonna use these colors up. I'm sorry. So anywho, so I'm, now blending that into my crease with just a regular blending brush. I was trying to create like a certain look, but it didn't work out. So I just gave up. So now I'm just blending that all in together instead of like one side and the other side. So then I'm also using this brown right here. It's just gonna help for me like blend the colors really well together. And now I'm using the Eyes on the 70s palette. I'm using this yellow that's in there. It's not as bright as I would like it to be, so that's the only downfall. But anywho, yeah. So I'm just adding it all over my eyelid. Like I said, initially I was just gonna add the color in the middle, how people do that, but I didn't like that, so I was like, let me just add it all over my eyelid and create my own thing. So I'm just obviously trying to even out that color there. One tip that I'm going to give you guys is wetting your brush makes a hell of a difference. It definitely makes the eyeshadow pop a little more. And then I'm just using this eyeliner that I think I purchased from like the hair store by Ruby Kisses. And I'm not trying to add like too much because I do want my eyeshadow to show. So I'm just adding a thin line. And yep, I'm just trying to make sure that line is how I would like it. Excuse me. And I'm doing the same to the other side. So now I decided to go in with the brush and add to my waterline. I want to add that pink color. Guys, this is really tropical colors, like. And then I went in with this is another BH Cosmetic palette, but this one is the Foil Eyes, I guess. And this yellow, oh my goodness, was definitely brighter. It definitely like made this makeup look what it was. So I'm so glad that I decided to use this color. And I was trying to add some at the bottom, although I didn't really like how it looked, but I was like, whatever. So then I'm using the my Afterglow what do you call this thing, highlighter. And then before I highlight, I'm actually going to prime my face, and I'm using this Born to Be Glowed by NYX, which is a liquid illuminator, and then also priming my face. And I'm using this Maybelline Velvet Dream, I think that's what it's called. I think it's in the color Cocoa. I don't know if they still have this thing around. Like this this foundation, I think was like so long ago. I don't know if people still use it, but I had it, handy, and I was just like, huh, why not use it? The only thing I hate about it is that it does take forever to blend because it's very thick, the consistency. So yeah. So now I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind. Anywho, and this is in the color Golden, and I'm highlighting all my highlight points underneath my eyes, my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and the bridge of my brows. And I'm just blending that in, of course, with a damped beauty blender. And the guys, I always say that this is the worst part. I hate blending, like, especially underneath my eyes, because I feel like it takes legit forever. So I had to take a break just to do the other side. And now I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, and this is in the color Deep. I love this powder, and I'm just setting, obviously, the places that I put my concealer because we don't want creasing, and that could happen. So then I'm using this palette that I got from the beauty supply store because Lord knows I cannot find anything deep enough to contour with, but I just added a little bit of contour. I'm not really into contouring like that. Thank God I have like a little natural line, so I just kind of add to it. But now I'm using that Urban Decay highlighter, and I'm just highlighting my nose, my cupid's bow, and I also added highlighter into, as you guys can see, where my eyeshadow is. I think it's called your teardrop. I don't know that part yet. Anywho, and I'm also adding my lashes on, and then I'm lining my lips with just a regular brown pencil. And I'm using these two colors I got from the beauty supply store. Please do not sleep on the beauty supply store. They were $1.99 and they do the trick. So I'm just trying to do an ombre effect because one is like a dark pink and one is a nude. And I just thought I didn't want nude and I didn't want pink, so why not try to combine it? So I'm pretty much just trying to get it the way I want it. So that's what I'm doing here. And then that is it for the makeup look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.